Oh, I'm coming here to cook the meat, by the way. Hope that's alright.
Oh yeah, absolutely, me too. Thought you were leading me out of town to rob me of my terrible rifle, so you could always look at it when you're holding your bolt action. I think it's dead.
Oh, it certainly is, sir. How are you doing?
Great, and yourself?
Not too bad. Is that a wolf on your horse or a coyote?
Or am I just happy to see you?
What's
Yeah,
your
that's
name,
just
sir?
a coyote. I'm Buzz Buxton.
Buzz Buxton, that's quite a name, sir.
And yours?
Mine's a rabbit, sir, so...
Rabbit, like the things I stomp on sometimes.
You stomp on rabbits, sir?
Well, if I can catch 'em.
Do you catch them?
Sometimes. On my good days, when my ankles feel like working.
I think I saw you walking around the trapper camp before.
Trapper camp, let's see.
That's just the one outside of Blackwater with those tents and that cooking pot.
Ah, right, yeah, the Eternal Fire.
The Eternal Fire, that's quite an intense name for it, sir.
Yeah, well, it beats having to carry sticks around, you know? Making fires out in the wilderness.
Are you new to the crossing, or have I just not had the pleasure of running into you before?
Probably ain't had the pleasure. Been around a couple months or some such.
Right. I'm been here 6 weeks, I think.
6 weeks, not bad.
And I just somehow haven't crossed your path yet, so...
Well, now our paths have crossed.
Yeah. Are you a hunter by trade then, Mr. Buzz?
Yeah, I find whatever I can sell pretty much, you know?
No, of course.
By way of animals.
I got lucky with the cougar before.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, they
My
like
friend-
taking the bites out of me sometimes.
Are you hunting more, or are you heading back?
Yeah, I could probably go for a little bit more. What about you?
I'm happy to. Shoot a few more, I think.
What you got there? You got that bolty action, huh?
That's right. You got a Lancaster?
Yeah, just a Lancaster. I gotta shoot things about 5 times before they go down.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. The bolt action's real satisfying to fire.
Hey, but at least they go down, right?
They sure do. Bears too, if you can hit them right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple people take down a few bears with the bolt action, and then there I am with my goddamn Lancaster firing 40 some odd bullets into them.
Well, at least not hunting with the carbines, or
That's fair.
and that were pretty rough. When I actually got my start here, I didn't spend the money I came in with terribly well, so I kind of ended up with nothing. I got rather confused and maybe got knocked down by a wolf quite early on and didn't have nothing left over. So all I had was a horse, no saddle, and a lasso. So I were lasso hunting to get my start here.
Heck, I got lucky, but I got a few bites on some wolvesies, or from some wolvesies lately.
Yeah. Repeater's not too bad for the wolves and the coyotes.
Only way we learn, right?
You do anything other than hunting, or?
Yeah, I do. Well, I don't gamble too much, but I play a little bit of poker or blackjack, and then general meandering about.
There's no sin in that.
How about yourself?
I kind of do whatever pays money, but most things tend to bore me. I like hunting and fishing for the most part.
Yeah, I tried fishing down in right outside Saint Denis, was it? I fell in the water.
Oh no!
And a
That's
gator
bad
almost
place to
got
fall in the water.
a gator pulled me under. My friends got me out just in the nick of time.
Oh, good lord!
Yeah, one fun.
You got a lot of friends here, or?
Nah, couple close ones here and there's. Just lost one. Well, I'd say he was more of an acquaintance than a friend. He was an almost pal, I'll say.
You talking about Mr. Buford or someone else?
Yeah, you knew Buford too?
I did. I knew him twice over.
He was a damn good man. He's a nice
Yeah.
man. You don't see many nice men around here.
Well, you notice I'm wearing an eye patch.
Uh-huh.
Had a sort of miraculous survival after being shot in the head.
What in the heckity heck?
But I forgot a lot of things, and I forgot a lot of people, and Mr. Buford were one of the folk I forgot. But then we met again after I started kind of rebuilding things, and we became friends again. So that's why I say we were friends twice over.
Ah, I see. Hey, well, if you ever forget me, you won't be forgetting much. How about that?
You know, it's funny, a lot of folk have said that. I'm sure I won't forget you anytime soon, sir.
Where the heck are these things?
Good question.
Maybe I'm talking too loud and I scared them all away.
Well, we're not scaring them off with our horses, because we're basically crawling at the moment.
Yeah.
We could go see if there's a cougar nearby.
Oh, up over by the ranch there.
Hmm.
Ooh, see, yeah, let's go have a little snoopy snoop. Ooh, lots of pretty horses.
There's a fair few wild horses around here right now, yeah.
Yeah. Look on out, horses. Official hunting business going on. As long as we ain't going into tall trees, I've been hearing stories about all manner of folk. Weird folk up there.
I've heard it's kind of died down, but I don't want to tangle with a grizzly right now, so...
That's fair.
all the same.
Absolutely, yeah. You try to get them one shot with your bolty, or do you go, you find your way up on a rock?
Well, the last one, I real careful, sized him up, and I watched him real careful for a few moments, and I lined up my sights, and then I fired, and then I missed, so I had to, panic fire just a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
So, I ruined that pelt. I think I ended up shooting him in the heart and had to put him down.
Yeah, well.
Better than dying.
Yep, you or him. Hey, maybe that cougar ain't hungry tonight.
Guess not. I mean, the one that I hunted were 30, 40 minutes ago, but they were before the storm, so I figured, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a fresh one will come out of its little den after the storm, but... we could just head into town. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, let's go. Could shoot at a couple things on our way in.
I don't know if we get lucky.
Mm-hmm. You ever see the cougar on the inside of the fence? Over here?
There were one time where I thought that fence might save me from the cougar. But it didn't.
It's almost like it's got magical properties. They can just go right through it or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
I climbed over the fence thinking maybe this'll slow it down while I run for further in, and they weren't a fence at all.
Mystical creatures, yeah. Maybe that's why they sell for so much. Oh, there's.
How much does a perfect pelt go for? Do you know?
Oh, I can't. Maybe it's got to be at least over what, $12 or $20?
I know a perfect bear pelt can go for quite a bit.
Yeah, I hear they go for 30 or something. Here's one right here. Let's get it.
Go for it. This one's much better than the one I had.
There you go.
Did you get lucky or?
Yeah, I got one.
There you go.
One shot on the back of the head.
Clean. It took me like 4 to drop that one, but
Nobody was listening.
at least the last shot were clean.
So what other kind of jobs you do around here?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I was trying to get into security work for a long time, but most people don't take me seriously enough for that.
You just tell them what happened to the other person that took your eye. That's what. Then they'll take you serious.
Well, he is dead, sir. He's buried in this graveyard right here.
Exactly.
As of 2 days ago, in fact.
Ah. Got that sweet revenge, I wager.
Not personally. Only thing I regret about it.
Yeah, well, a couple shots of whiskey, and you can let that regret go right out the window.
I hope so.
What was the man's name, if I can ask?
Robert Waters.
Robert Water. I didn't think I ever crossed paths with him.
Well, you can visit his grave if you really like.
Well, if you want, I'll fuel up at the saloon and then go have myself a whiz on his stone. How about that?
Well, there are at least two other folk I can think of that have either done that or are planning to.
Hang on, I'll go eat a big old plate of stew too.
Oh no, that's fine.
Well, you don't have to watch. But so, did you hear much about the story about Buford, or?
I were just told that he were found shot. Like having bled out in Valentine or something.
Yeah, he got shot by a local right outside town. And then just when he thought somebody had found him, this second person took him further off the road, robbed him, tied him up, and then Buford got free and made his way back to town, talked to the sheriff, and then waited around for the doctor, and there weren't no doctors around. Everybody was asleep for days. And then finally, yeah, I guess he just couldn't hold out no more.
I hadn't heard that much.
Yeah.
That's really awful.
Yeah, I might have to go talk to, I ain't the best with words, so I gotta figure out how to talk to, Sheriff Nelson and see if she can let me in on the description of that there person that robbed him. Because if that person robbed him, and that person didn't try to get him to town or nothing, then, I think that's
as good as murder.
Yeah.
Well, it stirs up some anger in my blood right there.
Absolutely. I got a feeling that as much as I like the law enforcement folk, if they don't got a victim that's alive no more, they ain't gonna pursue nothing. They ain't gonna go look for this guy.
Like better.
So maybe I have to or something.
Oh, I'm coming here to cook the meat, by the way. Hope that's alright.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me too. Thought you were leading me out of town to rob me of my terrible rifle, so you could always look at it when you're holding your bolt action.
I don't think the Lancaster is terrible. I guess it's not the finest hunting rifle, but...
Yeah, it gets the job done. Sometimes I gotta shoot a little bit more, but...
I mean, since I lost the eye, the double barrel's sort of what I carry for personal defense now.
Oh, a shotgun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta find what's the word, maybe tactful way of trying to get that information out of Sheriff Nelson without her thinking I'm gonna take the law in my own hands, you know?
Oh, they're gonna assume that's the way, I think.
What if I just said I wanted to be on the lookout?
They'd say, oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I don't have the best relationship with all the law folk, so...
I don't yet, but in time, maybe. Why you wearing such a fancy hat in a place like this, mister? Oh, howdy. Welcome back.
Howdy.
Do you remember me?
I do remember you, Buzz.
Hey, that was a test. And your reward.
Oh. Oh, Scotch whiskey, sir.
Yeah.
That's quite a drink, thank you, sir.
Oh, enjoy it. You earned it.
Oh, did I? In remembering you?
Exactly.
Well, hopefully I remember you after I wake up, because that's usually when things start to disappear a little bit.
Let's hope I remember anything after this bottle.
Mr. Stone's heading over after checking his telegrams, and I think Rose, my friend Rose, will be here as well.
Rose, huh?
Yeah, he's a really nice man. I think you'll appreciate his heart, if nothing else.
Lowry fella, based on the
that's
name.
good. Mr. Rose.
I gotta call him Mister too.
You can just call him Rose, I think. If you like.
Yeah,
Or-
don't ever call me Mister neither. It just makes me feel older than I already is.
So funny. Some folk are real keen on being called Sir and Mister, and some real aren't.
Yeah. Ain't we all people just out here?
That's right.
So you say you and the law enforcement don't get along all that well, huh?
I do with some of them. Like Jack Burton's okay.
Yeah, I did. I did a shine run not that long ago.
Oh, well, there you go. So it seems like we're kind of closer in heart than I thought we were.
Yeah. Oh, you heard nothing, sir? Alright, that's okay. He's just walking on.
Howdy.
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 Is
there
this
anyone else coming to meet?
Is this the person you was talking about?
Yeah, this is Mr. Alacaster Rose.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And Mr. Rose, this is Buzz Buxton.
Yeah, that's it. The one and
Buzz
only.
Buxton, quite the name.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue like, doesn't it? Well,
Somewhat.
maybe after a couple more drinks.
It's lovely to meet you. I will say, I absolutely do admire this sort of very, truly Western aesthetic you've got going on.
Well, I ain't been able to find another pair of clothes, so these have been doing
I
just
think I might have
fine.
lost him.
No, I think you're okay. I think you were just processing whether that were a compliment or some kind of strange backhanded put down.
No.
Everything I say is always meant as a compliment, but I think people
know.
take my tone rather poorly sometimes.
Nah,
Like when you were talking to Braithwaite? Yeah.
Oh no, that one actually, no, I did rather despise him.
I've just run into enough people that they go do some hunting, and then they gotta go change into their evening wear and stuff, and that just seems like way too much time wasting, so I just stay in this all the time.
If it works for you, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well if it works for people standing downwind of me, but...
I'll let you know should it come to that. Rugged efficiency has its place.
That's fair, yeah.
You're really going for it on that bottle, huh?
It's been a long day.
Pace yourself. No, rabbit.
You guys gotta catch up, then I'll be looking prettier.
Don't say that, Ed.
Heck in hell.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Oh
They were
dear.
real funny, mister. When you walked up to me, I were like, I was just trying to like. Sometimes my vision gets a little weird, so I were just like checking my sights and making sure they were proper aligned. And
Ah,
then,
yeah, I came up on you on the left side, and I really.
that's right.
So I could have been whistling in your ear. You wouldn't even known until you turned.
That's right. I were robbed not too long ago, so you gave me a bit of a jump to start with.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I approached nice as slow as I could, but yeah, I couldn't see the eye patch till I got close enough.
Right. The only moment you made me nervous really were when you were like, "That's a nice bolt action," and I were like, "Oh no."
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta think when I approach new folk, I gotta just say something. But even if I say, hello, my name's Buzz and I'm not gonna rob you, that would still sound kind of weird now, wouldn't it?
Well, I've got a bit of a, what do you call it? A demeanor that naturally lowers folks' guard, is how I'd call it.
I would put it like that.
Which can sometimes work counterintuitive like. Because people are like, unless that's what they want me to think.
Well, yeah, I came up over the hill and saw you there shooting that deer real easy with the bolt action, and I thought to myself, oh, should I approach? So,
I'm glad you did, sir.
likewise.
God, I hate beer.
You hate
Should you be
beer?
drinking, Mr. Rose?
No, I shouldn't be.
Why, what happened to you?
I'm intolerant to alcohol.
Or the alcohol's intolerant to him. He says he's allergic, but I'm not sure if that's how it works.
I think you've only seen me. What's the word? You haven't seen me when it's properly hit. Doesn't take too long, but the adrenaline of the bender. That particular time with the, what was it, brandy? God, that was awful.
What, do you start getting punchy?
Bender's lovely though. Me?
the-
No, I'd break my hands.
Were the bender the ruckus? I can't recall.
The ruckus, that's
The ruckus, that's right. Apparently I caused a lot of property damage in Saint Denis that I don't fully remember.
Yeah,
hard to
it's
tell if
big enough
that's
of a city, it'll be fine.
Hard to tell if that's like the real amnesia or like more alcohol-based memory loss at the time.
You stole a lot of flat caps, and as did I, and it was very fun. You throw it so hard you almost closed the door.
I know.
That's good aim. I tell you what, if I wasn't holding something, I'd clap for you.
This is a private event. I shut the rest of the doors with our empty bottles.
Tell what's his face? Magic Man. Tell him about that.
I'm not
Magic
sure I
who?
want to talk to that man no more.
Ugh, it's awful.
He was saying some real awful things.
What was
that
he
I don't-
saying?
Oh.
He was saying awful things about Mr. Buford to try to make people upset for no good reason.
Fucking pardon?
Yeah, that's right.
Seems a lot of people knew Buford than I realized. That's good.
He was a good man.
Damn right.
Having to go so suddenly felt awful, but God, my body just rather betrayed me, as it always fucking does.
Don't blame yourself, Mr. Rose.
Well, you keep having that beer, it's gonna betray you again.
Good. Body rather deserves it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can kick you.
I won't take it that far. You'll break something.
Howdy, Mr. Stone.
How's it going, Rabbit?
Going okay.
Oh, they fucking forgot to tell any of the doctors that I was bleeding out in their office.
Christ.
Slipped your mind?
A lot of that going around.
Yeah, if it wasn't a couple of the deputies stumbling across me and at least cleaning me up, I might not still be kicking.
I'm glad you
Shame
made
they
it,
didn't
Stone.
do the same for Buford. I reckon that's why Snelson's feeling a bit guilty.
Yeah, she told me she checked on him, he seemed alright, then she went out to do her rounds. After what she said she sent a telegram to all the docs, hoping one of them would be awake. But nothing. They took maybe they had some conference somewhere else, because they was gone for 3 days.
It always seems they're more interested in chasing someone or getting some info out of you to help them chase someone rather than helping you. I'm sure it's not the case for all of them, but priorities are sometimes a bit fucked up in this here county.
Yeah, I'll
Sure
drink
can
to
be.
that.
I've got to get some water. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm sorry, mister, I don't think we've actually met. I'm
Yeah.
Stone, Joe Stone.
Joe, pleasure. I'm Buzz Buxton.
Buzz Buxton, the
Buzz
illustrious.
Buxton.
Yeah.
Illustrious.
The creature stomper, the illustrious creature stomper.
Well, I might have given you a run for your money a week or so back.
Yeah.
Fighting off a pack of wolves with just my boots.
Heck. That's damn near impressive, I'd say.
Would have used you when I was getting mauled by them.
That why you can't sit?
Again, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else bitten you.
Sure. I actually did get picked up by vampires recently. That was fun.
I might have been one of the first victims, I think.
Oh, wonderful. We can have a story to share.
Yeah, I was up over by the ranch right outside town here. And, what was it? One of them damn cougars got the jump on me. So I was laying there for, at least a night. Then suddenly I see two men on a horse coming up, saying, oh, they're gonna bring me into town.
2 men.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, that wasn't my experience.
Yeah. Then they go start taking me to tall trees, and I keep moaning that town's back that way, the other way. So they drop me off, take some of my blood, just saying they're gonna check it for things. And I asked if he was a doctor, and he said he wasn't no medical doctor. And then they brought me back into town. One of the local docs here patched me up. Then I went right to the law enforcement and said, "These sons of bitches stole my blood, and I want it back. It's my blood." I didn't let them take it.
Oh, I wouldn't suggest putting it back in your system after whatever they do with it.
Nah, but it's mine. I didn't say they could have it.
Rightful ownership and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, docs are always trying to get a sample of mine. Keep
Why?
saying no.
Why do they keep asking?
Well, they never seem to know what's fucking wrong with me, so they always want to fucking send it somewhere.
And do you know what's wrong with you, Mr. Stone?
Well, yeah, this time it's called fucking the devil in the blood.
Ah. Well, I wonder if you let those vampires get a hold of it, if you'll be ridding us of the problem.
Oh no, nothing that exciting, I reckon. It's just what happens if you fucking get shot and then lie there in the dirt for a day, and then when you are taken back to the doctor's office, you just lie there for a day.
They wouldn't take my blood. They said I was too ill.
They should have taken
Anyway.
a smell of me. They wouldn't have
Maybe
wanted
that's
it.
how they found you.
Maybe.